So, Lady Gaga. Most people know her as the artist who showed up to the Grammys inside a giant egg, or the powerhouse vocalist behind songs like Shallow and Born This Way. But here's the thing people forget. Gaga isn't just a performer, she's a writer, a serious one. And throughout her career, she's quietly slipped her pen into a ton of other artists' music. Pop stars, rappers, 80s icons, reality TV personalities. Honestly, some of these collaborations feel like someone shook the music industry like a snow globe and just went, yep, that pairing looks chaotic. Let's do it. So today, we're diving into 8 songs you probably didn't know were written by Lady Gaga and what each one reveals about her creative evolution. Let's get into it. Before we get into the list, we need to acknowledge something. Gaga's writing record is kinda wild. She's written or co-written 6 Billboard Hot 100 #1 hits for herself, or Just Dance, for Poker Face, Born This Way, or Shallow, Rain on Me, Die with a Smile. And on top of that, she's collected Grammy nominations for Song of the Year and even an Oscar for Best Original Song. So yeah, when an artist like that quietly helps other musicians, you know the songs are going to be interesting at the very least. Let's roll. Number 1, Britney Spears' Quicksand, 2008. Our first song is one of those deep-cut tracks fans love to flex about knowing. Quicksand was a bonus track on Britney Spears' 2008 album Circus. And yep, Gaga co-wrote it alongside Fernando Garibay. What's funny is that Gaga also tried to contribute another song to this album, Telephone. Imagine Britney singing, stop calling, I don't want to think anymore. The timeline would have been insane, but the label passed on it, and the track eventually turned into a global hit for Gaga and Beyoncé. Still, Quicksand has that early Gaga DNA, dramatic sadness, sticky melodies, and a touch of glam pop melancholy. It almost feels like a B-side to the fame, except filtered through peak Britney vocals. Number 2, New Kids on the Block, Full Service, 2008. Okay, so this collaboration is one of those things that makes you pause for a second and ask yourself, did this actually happen, or did I dream it during a fever? But yes, Gaga not only appeared on NKOTB's song Big Girl Now, she also wrote Full Service. The track features New Edition, which is already legendary, and she co-wrote it with Red One and Donnie Wahlberg. This was during Gaga's pre-Monster era, when she was just starting to build her identity as a songwriter who could float between genres. And Full Service really shows that versatility. It's polished, catchy, nostalgic, and undeniably 2008 in the best way. Honestly, the most surprising part is how easily she fits into that late 2000s boy band ecosystem. Like, she just walks in and immediately rearranges the furniture. Number 3, Michael Bolton, Murder My Heart, simply because it's so unexpected. Michael Bolton, the legendary 80s power ballad icon, asked Gaga to help write a love song for his 2008 album, One World, One Love. According to Gaga, the label literally told her, Michael is doing a new album, and who better to write an 80s love song than Lady Gaga? And you know what? They were right. Murder My Heart sounds exactly like what you'd expect if you locked Michael Bolton and early-era Gaga in a room and told them to write something dramatic and extremely sincere. It's big, it's emotional, it's theatrical. Honestly, it kinda slaps. What's cool is that it shows how musically literate Gaga is. She can slip into a completely different decade and still make something authentic. Number 4, Adam Lambert, Fever, 2009. Next up, Adam Lambert's Fever. This one is a fan favorite because the song is so Gaga-coded. Fever appears on Lambert's debut album For Your Entertainment, and you can instantly hear the Gaga fingerprints all over it. The lyrical cheekiness, the club-ready bass line, the neon-lit vibe. This was 2009 Gaga, right after the fame but before Born This Way, so she was deep in her glitter pop era. And Lambert, fresh off American Idol, was one of the few artists who could match that theatrical flamboyance. It's one of those collaborations that just makes sense. 2 glam rock vocal beasts working together? Of course it works. Number 5, Trina, Let Dem Hoes Fight, 2010. Okay, so this is the most chaotic collab on the list, and also the funniest. Rapper Trina's 2010 album Amazin' includes a track called Let Dem Hoes Fight, written by Lady Gaga. Yeah, you heard that right. Gaga originally recorded demo vocals for the track, blending her pop style with a kind of tongue-in-cheek rap energy. But her parts were later replaced by Kalena Harper. Still, the existence of this song proves something important about Gaga. She wasn't afraid to experiment, even before the public really understood how wide her artistic range was. A pop superstar secretly writing a chaotic hip-hop track called Let Dem Hoes Fight. Peak mother monster energy. Number 6, Heidi Montag, Fashion, 2010. If you lived through the early 2010s, you might remember Heidi Montag, star of The Hills, releasing her pop album Superficial. And yes, Gaga had a hand in that too. Fashion was originally written and recorded by Gaga with Red One. It first appeared on the soundtrack for Confessions of a Shopaholic in 2009. Later, Montag recorded her own version for Superficial. It's important to note this is not the same song as Fashion from Gaga's album Art Pop. Different song, same fashion energy. This collaboration is such a time capsule of that era. Reality TV stars releasing pop albums, producers trying to chase the next radio hit, and Gaga quietly floating through the background like a songwriting fairy godmother. Number 7, Jennifer Lopez, Hypnotico, 2011. Hypnotico has a pretty wild origin story. Gaga wrote it in 2007 with Red One, Akon, Claude Kelly, and Tammy Chin for Chin's album, which never came out. The song basically sat in limbo for years, until Jennifer Lopez started working with Red One on her 2011 album, Love. Suddenly, Hypnotico got resurrected. This one's interesting because it highlights how many songs Gaga has floating around behind the scenes. Tracks written for one artist, scrapped, revived, reshaped, and handed to someone completely different years later. It's like a musical second life. Number 8, Cher, The Greatest Thing, unreleased. And finally, the holy grail of Lost Gaga collabs. The Greatest Thing was written by Gaga and Red One and given to Cher for her upcoming album around 2011. For a brief, shiny moment, fans thought we might get a Cher x Gaga duet of epic proportions. Cher clarified it wasn't a duet. Gaga playfully teased that it actually could be. And then, it leaked. Cher hated the leaked version and blasted it online, saying, "It's not even the right effing version." And after all the drama, the song never got an official release. It's one of those lost media but make it pop music mysteries. But even unreleased, it reflects something special. Gaga is respected by icons who came long before her. Cher, Michael Bolton, New Kids on the Block. Jennifer Lopez. She's not just a pop star, she's a cross-generational songwriter. So, what do all these songs have in common? They prove that Lady Gaga's creativity isn't limited to her own albums or aesthetics. She can write dance pop, power ballads, R&B-inspired melodies, glam rock tracks, rap crossovers, even songs for reality TV stars. And I think that's why people love her. Gaga isn't just an icon because of her performances or outfits or vocals. She's an icon because she builds worlds. Sometimes for herself, sometimes for other artists, sometimes for artists you would never expect. But every time, it works because the pen behind the music has a point of view. Bold, emotional, dramatic, a little weird, and always deeply human. Thanks for watching. If you want more pop culture deep dives, hit like, subscribe, and tell me which hidden songwriting credits I should break down next.